onto some of these bits and start chopping them around. I'm going to start with this, I think. Whoa! Okay, that was nasty. Let's pull the volume. Sorry if that deafened any of you guys out there. If that's when I come to the play this video back, if that's really loud, I'll have to put some kind of warning on there for you. When I was playing this, I was at some points I was kind of muting the bell, putting my fingers on around the edge of it, so it's just kind of more of a tappy sound. I quite liked that. Maybe we can use that and the sort of more ringy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let's start down here, because I think this is going to be where we're getting the better recordings. I also had to move the bell quite a long way back from the microphone. Because of how loud it was. Sometimes that's quite nice because you pick up more of the room. I suppose the microphone becomes a bit more like a room mic and picks up more of the sort of reverberations around the room. Sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes not so much, but I don't know. Let's have a quick another listen. Sorry, I was talking, I wasn't really listening then. I quite like that little piece there, and I think I like this very first bit. Oh, sorry, that was nice. I'll keep that for the moment. That one seemed quite nice as well. Let's chop that. And then I want some of these. And let's take that last bit. Okay, so if I get rid of that, that. Okay, and get rid of all of that. Okay, they're my things. I'll come back to them and do something with that in a minute. Let's chop some of these other bits up. Oh, stay there. Alright. I was trying to move them back over and they didn't want to, so they can stay there for the time being. What was this one? I can't remember. Oh, it's a bottle, I think, wasn't it? Okay, I liked. Cancel. I liked those three, I think. That one was. Whoops. That one was. I don't know. Not so good. Oh, and I like that one at the end, didn't I? Okay, so that one as well, and that one, so we can get rid of those. Whoa, and I think I might even possibly, whoops, I did get rid of that and use that. Did I get that? Where is it? Just that first one there. Hang on. Zoom in, we're getting a bit of the okay, so let's try and make a little composition out of these sounds. what's going on there? Why have I got... Oh, undo. I've managed to chop that, I think. I didn't want to do that. Come on. Oh god, undo, right. So undo. We'll get there in a minute. What was I moving? That one, was it? Yeah, that's good. Whoops. That's a nice one there. Let's pop that in. Hang on. I don't know. Well. Okay, you know what? Whoops. Sorry, I'm having a few problems because my mouse, for some reason, a few days ago, just decided, for some strange reason, that it would kind of, that the orientation of what direction the cursor goes in, sort of relative to where the mouse is moving, would kind of all go just haywire. And I now am holding my mouse 90 degrees sort of basically on the side, and so I have to push it what would have been sideways to make it go up, and up to make it go right. It's anyway. Okay, I don't know if you can hear him. I think my dogs are scratching to come in the room as well. Sorry mates, you're gonna have to wait outside for a little while. Get rid of that one. I think what I'm going to do... Where is this one? I think it looked... Was it peeking? Let's chuck this one in there. Oh, I'll let you in a minute, alright? What's that sound like? Oh, I suppose it's alright. It's a bit enough. I don't want to spend too long messing about with these things, so I just want to get something going. Okay, that's really rough and not very interesting, but how it'll do for the time being. Hello, baby. Okay, I know I said I didn't want to spend too much time on this, but let's try and at least get it a bit more in time. I think that should be better. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like that. That's quite good now. Right, let's come back to these. Let's chuck some of these in. Whoops, has that been going? Oh no, that's alright. That was quite good just as it is. I'm just going to throw these in randomly and see if they work. Okay, that was alright. Let's mute that. Maybe if I stick that in there. Okay, let's repeat that. And then second time round, what I'm going to do, maybe from there, I'm going to put that in instead. Nice idea. Oh, sorry, metronome, you can go off for the time in. What were these other sounds? Oh, why am I going that way? Come back. Thank you. That was quite nice. Oh god, no. Let's replace that one with that one. And let's... Dee, you do make me laugh. Okay. Hello, Jake. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me if I keep talking to my dogs. That's quite nice. Let's just make sure we're not getting too much build up of low frequencies or anything. I like to put a lot of low cuts on or high pass filters on a lot of my channels that don't really need any bass, and I like to put out a lot of quite a few of the highs on tracks that don't need it as well, just to cut down on any unwanted noise. I think maybe some delay would be good on this as well. Do you know what? I may in fact send this to a bus 3, just in case I want to send any other sounds to a delay. I've already got one set up, and if I don't want the same type of delay, I can always do it on the individual track or on another bus or whatever. I do like this tape delay, it's very hang on, there's no dry. Oh yeah. Tell you what, let's try a really... Yeah, that's more like it. Something that gives it a nice sense of Okay. I was just thinking then I may not even keep this this kit here, the Indian and Middle Eastern kit. Sometimes it's good just to get some sounds in there to get you started, and you may not, end up keeping them necessarily. But sorry, I can hear. Close that door because I can hear the telly downstairs. You may not end up keeping some of the sounds you make, some of the drum kit parts you put in, or it's some of the recorded sounds or whatever, but just having something to get you started. I do, I'm an artist as well as making music, and so I do paintings occasionally, not that often, but if you're starting out with a painting, you've got to put some paint on the canvas at some point, and chances are those first it depends, not always, but I suppose quite often the first few strokes and marks you make will end up getting covered up, potentially, but you've got to start somewhere, and it's the same with music. You throw some sounds down, and if it's not working for the piece as a whole, you get rid of it. But if it gets you from a blank canvas to some bit of music happening, it's all beneficial. Okay, let's have a listen to this. I'm going to put the metronome on, if I can say it, so I can tell whether we've got any bits in time. Okay, this sort of second bar seemed fairly in time until I tried to do the kind of I don't know what you call it. See, I'm not a drummer. Tell you what, sometimes you can just take a little chunk, loop it, and even if it's sort of out of time within itself, as long as it's looped on a grid, it will still work. See, that doesn't sound too bad to my ears. Okay, send that to some reverb as well. EQ some of the low end out, maybe boost some of these highs. That's good. There's a tad too much. Okay, I'm going to put on some sample delay onto this shaker. If I know I'm sure a lot of you out there use Logic or another similar program, and may be familiar with this, but if you're unfamiliar with the sample delay, I really like this plugin. It's very simple. It comes standard with Logic, and basically all you're doing is delaying the left or the right channel, or both at the same time. You can link the left and the right, or you can have them separate. Normally I'd use them unlinked, so that basically you're getting something happening in the left ear before the right ear, or vice versa, and it gives it an amazing amount of space. So hang on, I'll just bypass this, that's the word, bypass this, just so you can hopefully hear the difference. Sorry, I just mute these other channels. So that's with it off. It seems very much straight down the middle, and if I put it on, it seems to throw the sound out to the sides. We can obviously exaggerate this, and I find that works. That's quite nice. I find that works quite well on vocals sometimes. Gives it a very it's kind of like an announcer type feel, like someone giving an announcement in a open space where there's, you know, a PA system or something, and the sound is kind of delaying. But going to making the samples too long, particularly on rhythmical sounds like this, doesn't always tend to work. So I tend to stick for quite something, you know, 400, 500, 600 roughly, something in that sort of region or less. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Do you know what? I may do the same with this. Except I think I should do it the other way. Cool. That sounds nice on its own, but in context it seems to be throwing the rhythm off. I suppose I should spend a bit of time trying to get these. Oh, hang on. Trying to get these all nice and just neaten it up. I was hoping to just sort of let it kind of be a bit loose, and I was just hoping it would you know, just sound alright as is, but we are gonna have to do something with it. Oh, I don't know why it does this. Logic 10, it just seems to. Sometimes you'll try and put an audio region or a MIDI region on a, you know, on a beat, on a, you know, start of a bar or something, and it'll be ever so slightly off, and like it does the same with the loop, and you have to zoom in and move it. It's very frustrating sometimes. Okay, what am I doing? Zoom out. Okay, yeah, I'm chopping this about. What does that sound like so far? Okay. Oh. Do you know what? I might make this much simpler. Where's that coming on there? All right. I think dog scratching to get in. Excuse me. What are you doing? Scratching at that carpet again, aren't you? Not going to be much of that left soon. Okay, alright, we're not really getting very far very quickly, are we? Doesn't matter. Oops. Hang on. Let me sort these dogs out. Okay, I think that's better just having that bell noise. There's too much going on. If I could have spent a bit of time, well, obviously I could, but because I'm making a video, I don't want you to sit here for 3 hours while I chop and move little pieces of blue audio around. Okay, let's. What was I going to do? I was going to put some reverb on these drums. Okay, I don't like what sound is it? That one there. I may move that there. Do you know what? I may even mute those for the time being. I can groove with that.